Thank you very much, His Excellency Aupito William Sio, for having us here. This is your second time attending Bali Democracy Forum. I would like to know about your perspective about the theme, the democracy inclusivity. Your country is focusing about this theme also. What is your perspective about this Bali Democracy Forum?
Oh, look, New Zealand supports very much the Bali Democracy Forum. We've been part of this since its inception in 2008. We value Indonesia's role in the region. We value the principles of democracy that the Bali Democracy Forum promotes. And we also believe it gives everybody an opportunity to be able to share the value for freedoms of religion, freedom of speech, and what democracy and what inclusiveness, all of that means. And we believe the forum provides the Bali Democracy Forum provides a good platform for all of us who share and espouse similar values and beliefs.
Yeah, so this is the right place to meet all democratic countries to share each other about the democracy system. So speaking of women and inclusivity, your country is focusing on women and leadership. And your country is led by a woman, by Jacinda Ardern. So what do you think, how powerful woman inclusivity and woman leadership for democratic countries?
Well, New Zealand has a proud history as being one of the first countries to be able to provide the right for women to vote. 126 years, I think back in 1893. But as I shared with the members at this forum, and we've now got a very dynamic democracy as a result of our moving towards being inclusive, acknowledging the very important role that women play in society generally. And I'm proud to be a member of a government that's led by a very passionate young mum, Jacinda Ardern. And I think her leadership is new, and what she's promoting as the Prime Minister of New Zealand is a new kind of leadership where she's calling on all of us politicians to be active and responsible stewards of the economy, but at the same time promoting values such as love, compassion. These values or these principles aren't necessarily today as deliberate movement by New Zealand as a whole. We now have more women in Parliament, more Māori or Indigenous people, more Pacific, more ethnic or Asian members of Parliament in New Zealand Parliament.
So you will increase the number of women in Parliament also?
Oh, our Prime Minister has been leading the charge, saying that she wants to see 50% women in Parliament. And similarly, she would like to see that happen in all of our caucuses, including Cabinet. And it's quite challenging, and I think nobody's disputing that shouldn't happen. I mean, in terms of women, we believe it's really important in terms of moving the country forward, in terms of making sure that everybody benefits.
So yesterday you are holding like a bilateral meeting with our foreign minister. Would you mind to elaborate us a little bit about what you guys are talking about and what is the focus of the topic when it comes to strengthening the bilateral relation between Indonesia and New Zealand?
Oh, look, we acknowledge that Indonesia has a very vital role to play in the vast Pacific region. We acknowledge also that they ran a good Pacific Expo in Auckland last year where they're engaging with Pacific peoples. I congratulated the Honourable Minister on her being re-elected as Foreign Affairs Minister. We've got a good working relationship. We also have a long-standing relationship where we want to build our friendship to be so strong that we can raise whatever issues we can, particularly if there are issues of concern, of issues of human rights. And we want to be able to raise that in an open, frank and free environment, but still continue to be able to work together.
Still need to work on it.
And I think our government and the Indonesian government have a very strong relationship, And those relationships, of course, are built because of people like Minister Masudi and like our Prime Minister, our Deputy Prime Minister, of working together.
Okay, we will celebrate also the 70th years bilateral relation soon, right? And can we learn each other by both countries as democratic countries?
The forum, the Bali Democracy Forum, it's a unique forum in the region, and I think the opportunities that's provided here by the Indonesian government of all countries coming together, sharing what they're doing, sharing policies, sharing the implementation of those policies, sharing how that impacts. But I think politicians also realize when they come to these forums is that we've got to be listening constantly on the ground to the people, because all politics is local politics, and we've got to address those issues before they become difficult and become problems. So these forums are important for that.
Thank you for everything that you explained to us. Thank you. Have a nice day and welcome to Bali again.
No, thank you very much. Thank the Indonesian government for a very successful Bali Democracy Forum.